Alright, so you more kwa BM Emerald Sports Link Ghana so ebusia ene uram out Tottenham Hotspur Thomas Frank. Wedding komo e dia first star boy Mohammed Kudus arrival out Tottenham no ene Thomas Frank. Wedding komo e dia fa ho. Na Thomas Frank e use that opportunity no e de aseda pa Emma Daniel Levy ene mpanimfo a aka na omutimi eboa ama Kudus ebepie mu out Tottenham Hotspur no ene Thomas Frank ene what they said the PSA, I'm on for no. Yabeba, nearby betie, and so would Thomas Frank, 18 Ekaye, at the far Kudus Mohammed. Neho, Yaba told me a room, na honorable sports minister. And I know, and I brought any D. Eddie Jeremy Doku, 18 Equastra Openino. Na Openino Esiano, and answer Omiano Esiano, and the commodity bebre, and the team etoja. And also, I'm a Jeremy Doku, at the end, somehow draw etoja. Yebeti, ye echo, any eba. Na uramwa Black Queens aya women's Afcon na etodwa o Morocco no abusia yes winning bonuses being once and some and the GFA communications director Mr. Henry Asantuchum waba ababedi enkomo ye ba the latest details and more etimi adi abroad what dia be and say oba so subscribe like ni pia share na enkomo no entimi enko ye fast forward ye enkoy na enfa enkomo hodo no entimi enfamro na ansa ne be ko dia wakotie Thomas Frank and some of Kafa Kudus hono, Jenica entities are encomoe, na ye rum our brother team, Eddie Jonas Ajete, na our brother we no, where ye blasters defender currently, Obojima Edma FC Basel. Na our brother no, due to top notch performance at ordinary our Switzerland hono, and no so am a top class hodo, a yomuti, and a uramwa, a yet Timon di Eddie Rebetis, or my crowd say a brother no, or Munyaya. Betimi assign ni ye papa na oba bepiem e EP onimo a ene Brentford for no almost aye krado a wo mo hwese abrota de din e de Jonas Ajete no betimi ahya no na watimi aputu pen to paper was the contract no e de ama wo na reporter Urban HS still Roberts for no e wo se omodikan akase abrota no mo hia no now so no since omeki around 4 million pounds e de remu FC Barca ka che no wo ntimi ento aso biem entimi eni nkomo enurachi a HS abrota no e kwa kopiem FC Basel but say no another club on so every race ni mu no e club ani din e Brentford wona omusi akan e wo EP on no e na omani abre papa se Jonas Ajete no e ka onye pene na omegyina mu e wo Brentford e kire honom na ka on defend in protected boss awodo no e fama wo mo na e no reporter e ba no e chese Brentford for the area FC Basel no ombo moden e de 7 million euros e na call ye 7 million euros e no ombo moden e de call ya wo mo hwe se enkomo twetwe beti aduru akire na Jonas Ajete no wo puna ketem ababe pie mo e jama club ani di e de Brentford eti eno e good news a eba aye de ema all platform we so yento aso ne enwamu e wo honorable sports minister akache na America ka trust abrota ni di e de Jeremy Doku abrota e wo Ghana hanam ene apropo de dodo na abrota no eko ena no da enam de update na ebe so mo se abrota no e bomodi enwemu e wo manhia ene ya na otumfo kose tutu e kwatwetwen koma wodo e ma abrota no e present Jesse edema otumfo na enra reporter eba say Jeremy Doku abomoden ewrom all ministry na akache eye sports and recreation no wewrom all makache a okoye no ene one Kofi Idi Adams ekobon komo bebre na se eduru se Jeremy Doku ebon komo no ene obomoden chim se wono no wo ye proud Ghanaian na nani eje pa se ofri Ghana hanom na ade a wono no going forward ebe ne feyi pa ne se from time to time no ekwan ba mu nko ade a obebu na ketem no afri Manchester City na obebe piem e Ghana na ne watimi aboa ama enema hodo no etimi akoso na ono de ofili pa ne fili bam de wonya bi papa na watimi anya odosronko e de ama oman konkono Ghana wo hwese e brano bia no obetimi apa Ghana hanom na watimi abehwe de eko ene ne eba na abrote no ebo nkomo wo abra one honorable sports minister edi komo no e de wode ensem wei e to dwa na odi komo no say I cannot shine unless people put me on. I'm proud of my Ghanaian roots. I speak Twi and I want to come back more often to give back to the land of my parents. It's only the team say aye dear any adoya wodo a oye no was in ani beje pass obetima takoso na waye brano bia no obetima bomoden se oba we piem ediama Ghana no watimi ato so na philanthropic act na oye no watimi ato so na waye di mu oden na se ono de twi ni de mo amokika se wonti twi no o se twi won wo ka twi papa eti eno Jeremy Doku na de sa ensem atu dwa woni na busuafo ekoye no ye de ne ensem na ema o platform we so yento aso ne ye monkomo e wo hanom na abusua yemram e star boy Mohammed Kudus akache na abrante no na abomoden chese se makache se enije pa star boy e wo mu ne de ano eden en makache se enche bia abrante 8 me abon the first game e de ama Tottenham Hotspur isa say friendly game no ebetimi atodwa wo abra Tottenham any region airport na eno na sense abrante ebu na ketem from West Ham ebepiem edema Tottenham Hotspur no as yen share that anti Thomas Frank nka woni nkomo bia emfa star boy ho na enra na Thomas Frank ebo modern any media edi nkomo na all chem se hwe Kudus ankasa no ba waba no na ni age papa it says the kind of quality a Kudus no e wosoro na betimi so aboa Tottenham team ni ye papa na ono no aseda kase ni nyina no obetimi e de wramu e de ma Daniel Levy no wato so e de aseda kase e de ma Venai wo wi ano de de atwato kra no e de ma Johan wo se sampani fo miensa we e na boaye e ma Kudus ni dio no etim eye reality a ene Kudus awa bepie mu e de ma Tottenham Hotspur it aseda eni kabia no wo de masa empanifo we na ono no wo describe say Kudus no wo unpredictable Kudus no o predict na enyeye e ba dribbles e ba say yemfa ball e seje forward Kudus no wo jamu yi pa it with the inclusion of star boy Mohammed Kudus e wo Tottenham no wo say no kwani nyame anem Kudus ebetimi aboa e de Tottenham team no e team areche a different level kra na Thomas Frank ebo komo no e no say it is great signing. It is great signing. Top work from Daniel Levy, Venai, and Johan in getting a really good player in ahead of preseason. He gives us unpredictability in the game. His finishing is really good. He is almost the perfect age to not just perform, but to take the next level. Eti se coach Edisika 55 million pounds ababeto na osani media ni ihia na oka ensempa sei efa ho kire say wankasa no ase we unpredictable yentimi unpredictable kire say wankasa no the kind of player we no e wo soro papa eti Thomas Frank ena desa ense we nyina no etudwa wo abra wo di nkomo e de faster boy Mohammed Kudus ho na auto so ahyawa praises ahodo e de ma Daniel Levy Venai ene Johan say omu nyina ena aboa ama star boy abawe piemu awo Tottenham ti ono de we say nani age papa anya secretary I keep saying say Kudus we only pray say abrante no obeshe goals na obaye assist e de ama Tottenham na I know say otimi yes anema we nyina Tottenham e de abrante no be ko different level kra eti eno so eno no now yemram awo GFA akache na Black Queens abusuya omusika say ene GFA for abamonte abe confirm say assistance wo munnim sika ministry approve e de ama emaba wan se eno eyo mu winning bonus e de omo se omunnim ho hwe e te se ne de minim se ministry no omo yo madwuma different e na efe ne so yo madwuma different dia abusu ayenko ne yenko ti ensem a opani ani din e de Henry Asante Twum o de tudwa.
Well, I think when you go into a tournament with a lot of new players, this is expected. The first game against South Africa didn't go according to plan. I think we played well, hit the crossbar on 3 occasions, created a number of chances, but the players were a bit jittery. So the end game was that we lost by 2-0 against an experienced South African team who are reigning champions of the tournament. We quickly put that behind us and went into the game against Mali looking for our first win. Another difficulty or challenge we had was that we have played Mali about 2 or 3 times in recent years. So they've got a fair idea of our setup. There is a new coach at the helm who is trying to tweak things a bit. So we were caught off guard, scored early in the game, and then they equalized. We worked very hard in the second half. We couldn't win. But I like the spirit of the players. They did not give up. They knew anything short of a win in the last game would mean they pack their bag and baggage and return home, and that is what they wanted to avoid, for which reason they went all out against Tanzania. I think against Tanzania, the game plan was good. We considered a very bad goal, but the second half was much better. They improved in the second half compared to what they did in the first half. The high press was good. Prince Lai Dubia, who came on in place of the suspended Boadua, did very, very well. I think so far Chantel Hoka has also been very good. Grace Asantua as well has been great. We've had a few outstanding individuals in the team, but collectively I think they have done what we all wanted. Our aim at the group stage was to make it out of the group stage and then progress to the next round, which has been done. The next game is against Algeria. I watched Algeria against Nigeria. They were a very good team. We've got a fair idea of how the North Africans play because we've played Morocco a few times in the last 3 years. They want to hit the ball and run with it, and their intensity level is also very, very high, and I am sure the technical team is aware. We are trying as much as possible to get the players motivated to go into that game. We belong to the best, so we have to try as much as possible and make it to the last four. In fact, in the history of the tournament, we've made it to the final 3 times. We haven't won before. The last time we made it to the semi-final was in 2016. That's quite a long time. So we want to try as much as possible and make it to the last 4, but it will not be easy. We have to go past Algeria on Saturday, and then when we get to the last 4, hopefully against Mali or host Morocco, we will know what to do. Well, normally before tournaments we submit budgets to the ministry. This budget includes bonus structure, and then the ministry, for that matter government, decides on what to pay. As we speak, I am not privy to how much was approved for them in terms of winning bonus, and I am glad that they cleared the outstanding per diem allowance before they went into the game against Tanzania, which is positive. Luckily they won, so they are going 1 more week, and then I pray that will also be cleared. It's good to go into games with a clear mind and clear conscience, knowing that there is no external factors fighting your psyche. So let me commend the ministry and, for that matter, government for clearing those allowances, and then hopefully once they progress, their bonuses will also be paid. But we are always in touch with them. The Executive Council took a bold decision to send the Deputy General Secretary, who is also in charge of national teams, Alex Asante. He is the one managing the team in Morocco. So that should tell you that we are very serious about how well the team does in this tournament. It's a tournament we've grabbed by the scruff of the neck, because we want to ensure that there are no issues. We want to make sure the girls go into the games with a serene environment, clear conditions, and all of that. Even though there were initial hitches, I think now things are back in place, and we can only pray that they win the subsequent games beginning from Saturday and go all the way to the final.
All right, so Mr. Henry Asante, and I would say all the come out to all the Kika fans, all the something which is the fans, no, it was and yes, a kakum. Yɛgye opening anum enti opening no na akasa ho no ma obetimi de wadwenkyere no etimi ato comment section ho edi amame now yenwura mu na kekeleke shout out of the day no yentimi emfama ho enti shout out ne enko ema Peter Ahen ebe shout out to you kekeleke family, we dey here, nice one. Enti kekeleke busuafo ni nyina no yɛkyia mo, always waiting for your updates. Silvanus na edepa here, then J Isaac edit message ebai, Gabriel Apote edit message ebai, Osayima edit message ebai, o to aso Eric Tete edit message ebai, Scorno GH ebe shout out to you, Face Button ebe shout out to you, ene wona akane nyina Amanda Ofosia yechamo evangelist in Cancer TV our Belgium ebe shout out to you, then Juliet our Vietnam. Yes, Julie Mecha Papa, I know you can't hear my language, but I know you've been watching Sports in Ghana. So a big shout out to you, Julie. Big shout out to you all. Bidding at the Kobe, and I'll be to my friend Kobe Finest. It's Abishia.